Yes, it kind of goes back to the top.
Yeah, it goes back to the top.
It goes back to the top.
Coming out of that part are the hits taking us to the chorus.
Yeah.
So let's just
Y'all sound good.
let's just take that part being.
You can feel the rhythm and the DJ keeping it hot. Nothing can stop us now. You can call me crazy, but I'm just having the time of my life right now. You can feel the rhythm and the DJ keeping it hot. Nothing can stop us now. Beat, stop, motion, move your body, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Yeah.
Hey there, I'm Stephanie Langston with NJC TV with American Idol finalist and hit recording artist Kimberly Lock. Kimberly, do you think American Idol had a lot to do with helping launch your career? I know you started very young, but
Absolutely. And I think that, being on a show like American Idol where you're in front of millions of people's or in millions of people's homes week after week after week, you generate such a fan base. So when you come off the show, half the work, the hard part's done, having people know your name. So absolutely, it was very beneficial in, where I am today. And this business is very competitive. That old saying, be careful the toes you step on today because they might be attached to the bottom that you have to kiss tomorrow.
Nice.
That's a good lesson
Yes.
to learn because you never know where you're going to run into the same people. I've learned that from being on American Idol.
I know you've been compared to legends like Donna Summer and Cher. How does that feel?
You know what? It's kind of great.
I'd say so.
I think the first time somebody compares you to somebody that is that great, you kind of think there's no way, but then you're kind of like, well, they started out like me one day too. And so you just kind of take it and you pull that compliment out on the days when you're not feeling so great and say, well, remember when, and you just kind of, you roll with it. You take the compliment.
Since the show is about musicians that aren't just country, like yourself, are there any out there in Nashville that maybe you want to help spread the word about?
Well, one of them is my best friend, Nicole Rice. She's actually one of my background singers. We've been friends for 15, 16, 17, I don't know how many years. But she is working on her project right now. She's all over YouTube with her single Dream. She's on MySpace, so you just go to MySpace and type in her name, Nicole Rice.
And where can people find out more information about you?
Well, let's see. If you want to keep up with what's going on with Kimberly Lock, I am on Twitter, and it's at Kimberly Lock. I'm on Facebook, which is Facebook/Kimberly Lock. And I'm on MySpace, which is MySpace/Kimberly Lock.
So just Google you.
Just Google me.